Integrated Enterprise Software Solution Development to Cloud Deployment Concept. By PK Zuri, Consultant Cloud Computing Projects. Stay at home, stay safe. This article phrases are drawn in a way so it could be understood by the system designer and system modeler. This article is based on our experience. Continuous integration, delivery, and deployment. Mature background, Consultant Cloud Computing Projects. About consultant: PK Zuri, experienced consultant, with a demonstrated history of working in the engineering industry, process industry, and service industry in India and abroad. Skilled in management, software as a service, SaaS, business intelligence. Strong consulting professional. Offering as a consultant with an impressive experience of over 45 years in delivering optimal results and business value via technology solutions. Profile: competent, diligent and result-oriented professional using Microsoft Azure, AWS servers and have successfully deployed financial accounting system, purchase and inventory, budgeting, production planning, and control, and documentation system in the cloud, documents, videos, audios and integrated with document chapters in the cloud for multi-branch, and it is running successfully. Solutions oriented with progressive experience and professional competencies in need assessment, business process understanding, requirement mapping, application development, testing, procedure development, team development, business process re-engineering, and project documentation. Attach with leading organizations as a consultant for BI, AI and big data. Our design approach: we use a top-down approach for system modeling. With our experience, the top-down system design allows the systems to establish overall organizational objectives first, as well as to determine how they are best assembled in an overall integrated system. Then the analyst divides that integrated system into system and subsystems and their integrated system requirements. We always design small reusable plug-in database engines with useful functionality. At the time of plug-in in our enterprise system, we use only those functionalities which are required by the integrated system like IC chip. We have migrated all our legacy reusable components to our library with restructuring and transformation, which is greatly beneficial in the present days and for a future scenario, and integrated legacy application software to the cloud architecture with restructuring and transformation. The legacy integrated software are deployed to the cloud. Robust database engines in our library. We have used our mature data centers experience of data processing for database engine designing with technology transformation and using integrated reusable comprehensive database engine by integrating small engines and reusable assemblies like integrated circuit, IC, chip. The database schema, database engine, will take care of online transaction processing, OLTP, cubes and online analytical processing, OLAP, cubes. Data visualization. Our database engines are designed in such a way so that they can provide organization by business intelligence, graphs. Data import and export from Excel. Data import and export from XML. Data import and export from JSON. Import data from database and analyze with Python, database schema and database engine design. For various domain, we, PK Zuri and team, have designed robust database engines are designed with minimum budget. database engine is designed to take care of the following points. Network data security, data input, data upload from another system, systems, web services, and web API. Web services, web API. Workflow configuration, data audit and controls, operational level processing, middle management level processing, and top management level processing. MIS, Management Information System. Data analytics from designed database engine. DSS, Decision Support System. BI, Business Intelligence. AI, Artificial Intelligence. All the above information is provided by a database engine with audit and controls. Our database is designed in such a way so it can be configured for alerts configuration and email configuration. The designed integrated engine can be configured for the dashboard and portal. The integrated database engine can be configured for the content management system, documents, videos, and audios along with search engine. By the end of this video, we have shown live documentation online demo. URL can be configured with Google AdWords. The database engine will maintain processing logs and much more. In our library, we have plugin engines that are providing certain functions that can be integrated with enterprise solutions. In our solutions, we integrate economic engine and data capture engines also. We use ICOM methodology where we define the I as input to the process, C as a control to ensure the quality of the input data to process, O as output from the process to the next processor or and to the printer, M as a mechanism to process the input data as per business logic. Based on the above concept, we have designed the following organization setup engine and UI, user interface. The design system is bug-free. All our developed database engines are deployed to AWS, Amazon Web Services, for functionality testing. If there is any error, engine is debugged. Data import and export from mobile app. Brief live case study. Organization setup engine. By using the concept and methodology. In the year 1995s, while designing the user interface, UI, menu options to run the software programs, for the application software, we realized it is difficult to distribute menu options for a cross-functional role in the organization through programs. Therefore, we decided to design a database schema for designing a database engine to take care of roles, business functions, UI programs and processes, for users across the organization. As we started using the above concept, we realized before the implementation of the software across the organization we can finalize users, roles, computerized business processes, and programs. Advantages. The biggest advantage in this concept is where we can upload programs in a running system and distribute program, role, and user-wise. In the year 2015s, we have migrated our mature legacy software with transformation and restructuring to the cloud computing architecture in the SaaS model. In this, we are using online real-time uploading the programs, which are very cost-effective in the case of software maintenance. Last few years we have started using the above concept for defining the organization and menu configuration role-wise before application software development. The concept has given us a very cost-effective methodology. Other cost-effective methodologies. With our experience, we have designed generalized software reusable components and reusable database engines. The reusable engines we are using in our enterprise solutions. For software designing, testing, and organization set up across the globe, we have our mature templates. Maturity. With the maturity of the menu configuration software, for role and job responsibility, user, process flow, and computer programs are moved as a software product and deployed to AWS in the cloud environment. Now we are using the software at the time of system study and configuration of menu structure, role, location, and user wires for system approvals. Specific keynote, our understanding. White paper, scope of the software for the developer by using the components and assemblies. The cloud-based software is designed and developed and deployed to AWS, Amazon Web Services, to process data in online real-time mode. Our business process management, BPM. We are involving any combination of modeling, automation, execution, control, measurement, and optimization of business activity flows, in support of enterprise goals, spanning systems, employees, customers, and partners within and beyond the enterprise boundaries. Enterprise system. The overall combination of computer hardware and software that a business uses to organize and run its operations. For example, an integrated enterprise system will generally handle more than one operation for a company to facilitate its business and management reporting needs. Based on our data and information flow study for a domain, we always design and develop integrated reusable comprehensive database engine by integrating small engines which will be bug-free. Final product, enterprise solutions. Demo configured by organization setup template. Documentation system deployed at techlayer9.com. Menu option selection. Documentation management system browsing. System modules integration. Database engine and objects. Thanks for watching. Our software maintenance concept. Work from home. Documents in the cloud, documents, video, and audio. Stay home, stay safe. Technical and functional is a major factor of the software, which will be required in the long run to maintain an enhancement of the software in-house. From remotely, work from home. The document is describing the synopsis of the technical and functional documents. We are writing our technical and functional documents based on the following concept, which will take care of software maintenance and support. Our documentation system deployed in the cloud, AWS. Content and its synopsis. Introduction. This section briefly describes the overall functionality of the software. It also specifies the intended audience who will use this document in various phases of the software development cycle. Application software overview. This section will comprise the overall features, basic functionality, that the software contains in the form of a pictorial view. References of documents. This section defines the documents to be referred to as the context of understanding this document. Scope of project. This section maps the business processes, which are mapped in the software. Application architecture. This section broadly defines the application architecture with a pictorial presentation. Interface overview. This section clearly depicts an overview of the application's interfaces with other software modules, solutions. Development platform. This section clearly states the platform used to build the software solution, application. System design. This section describes in detail the functioning of the software solution/application containing the process flow, DFDs, workflow, back-end, database schema, and front-end design. Process flow, process modeling. This section describes the complete process flow that the application, solution follows. A detailed pictorial representation with data and information flow is available. Application architecture in AWS. This section broadly defines the application architecture with a pictorial presentation. Interface overview. This section clearly depicts an overview of the application's interfaces with other software modules, solutions. Development platform, AWS. This section clearly states the platform used to build the software solution, application. Interface overview. This section clearly depicts an overview of the application's interfaces with other software modules, solutions. Business logic and algorithm. Process flow diagram template. Purpose of a process model. A process model describes the activities that exist within a business process. A scope statement that sets out, in broad terms, the content of the business process and the process model that exposes it. The process model will describe the activities that exist within a business process. The process model defines all the required activities and sets them into a logical sequence. This sequence is driven by the dependency of one process on the information that is provided to it by one or more other processes. It is not time-based and should not be confused with scheduling tasks as may be represented in a Gantt chart or PERT diagram. The process model will define all the required activities and sets them into a logical sequence. This sequence is driven by the dependency of one process on the information that is provided to it by one or more other processes. Data flow diagram, DFD. Level 1, and Level 2. This section depicts the Level 1 DFD using Yarden and code notation standards. It depicts the table, triggers, procedures, functions, views, sequences, and business logic. Workflow. This section gives a detailed workflow diagram in order to understand and run the software. Backend design and business logic, database schema. This section depicts the detailed design of backend database schema, containing table structure, functions, procedures, triggers, sequences, and views. ER diagram. The entity relationship, ER, diagram database engine-wise, module-wise, and integrated solution-wise. Table description. This section is defining the table structure, column descriptions, along with the primary key, foreign keys, quick codes, checks, constraints on table columns, indexes, sequences, and database. Triggers, containing trigger name, time, level, event, and brief functionality. The table names appear sorted in alphabetical order. Functions and procedures. This section contains the function, procedure name and definition, or the purpose, of the function, procedure. Triggers. This section contains the name of the trigger, their corresponding table, and the function, procedure name called from. Sequences. This section contains the name of the sequence, minimum value, maximum value, and the incremental value. Views. This section contains the name and purpose of the view. Tables along with their columns used in the view and defining the view state. Data dictionary. This section contains the column names, data type, data length, null or not null, column description, constraints, and reference. Table S. Front-end design, user interface, and business logic. This section describes the front-end design of their software solution, application along with business logic. Starting the application. This section lists the steps performed to start their software solution, application. It also describes the purpose of each step in context to the performance of the software solution, application. Application menu and options. This section gives a pictorial view of the main menu layout and the list of options in each of the menu options. Toolbar functionality. This section describes in detail each of the toolbars. Button, meaning of the button and its functionality. Setup and business logic. This section describes the setup parametric option, its purpose, screen layout, input description details, tables used, and business logic. Masters. Master option 1 and business logic. This section describes the purpose, business logic, their screen layout, screen input descriptions, and the tables used for defining their master option 1. Master option 2 and business logic. This section describes the purpose, business logic, the screen layout, screen input descriptions, and the tables used for defining the master option 2. Transactions. Transaction option 1 and business logic. This section describes the purpose, business logic, screen layout, screen input descriptions, and the tables used in the transaction entry screen for transaction option 1. Transaction option 2 and business logic. This section describes the purpose, business logic, screen layout, screen input descriptions, and the tables used in the transaction entry screen for transaction option 2. Processes and business logic. This section describes the batch process insert and updates query performed to update information from, to other modules, software applications. For example, typically, the option is used to update data from the inventory module for new asset purchases, update data to the accounting module for passing accounting entry in the general ledger, and so on. Queries. Query option 1 and business logic. This section describes the drill-down query feature for query option 1. The complete business logic of the same is also explained. Query option 2 and business logic. This section describes the drill-down query feature for query option 2 used along with complete business logic. Report, documentation system in the cloud. Browsing. Authorized users can upload the documents, video, audio, and also download. Users can search on content also. This is our documentation solution in the cloud. All our functional and technical documents system-wise uploaded to the cloud server, AWS, for work from home. We have given access rights in the cloud to authorized persons for software development and maintenance purposes. In our documentation system, we have provided the search engine also to search on content. In our database, we are maintaining the complete records and the log for costing and other purposes. This is the key to our work from home. The managers will access the logs for with work summary for management decisions and control. Thanks for watching.